Good morning, my dear children. Welcome back to your science class. Now we are learning block 12, Air and Us. We already completed half of the block. Shall we recall it once again? Come on. First, properties of air. Air is colorless and odorless. We cannot see or smell it, but we can feel it when it blows. These are a few properties of air. We learned some more properties of air through some experiments. That are, air occupies space, air does not have any shape, it takes the shape of the closed container in which it is kept, and air has weight. Next, air exerts pressure. In the demonstration video, we saw glass and cardboard experiment. In that, air in the surroundings exerted upward force on the cardboard and balanced out the downward force of the water. This made the cardboard stick to the glass, thus not allowing the water to spill out. We can conclude that air exerts pressure. The force applied by air on a unit area is of surface is called air pressure. The layers of air around us form the atmosphere, so this pressure can also be called atmospheric pressure. It applies pressure on all objects on Earth. The atmosphere exerts pressure on our bodies, but our bodies also exerts an equal amount of pressure in the outward direction. The pressure in our bodies is equal to the pressure outside our bodies. Hence, create a balance. So, we do not crumble under atmospheric pressure. These are the points we discussed in the previous class. Let's start today's class. Before that, make sure you have in all the needed resources that are content book and workbook of volume 2 and notebook. Some more resources that are needed to an activity, that are plastic dropper, drinking straw and glass of water. Come on, let's begin. When we overfill a balloon, it bursts. Why does the balloon burst? Why does the balloon burst? Which part of the balloon has more air pressure? Yes, balloon bursts because of air pressure. Come on, let's see the answer. When we overfill the balloon, it bursts because the air pressure inside the balloon becomes much higher compared to the outside. Today, we will learn about how change in air pressure is used in our daily lives. So, the aim is interpret the role of air pressure in real life situations. Interpret the role of air pressure in real life situations. Put the video on pause and write today's aim in your notebook. I hope you have completed it. Come on, let's move on to the topic. Use of air pressure. This is the keyword we will use in this topic. Air pressure. Now we will learn the pronunciation of this keyword. Come on.
Air pressure. Air pressure.
I hope you all get the pronunciation of the keyword. Now we will learn the meaning of the keyword. Air pressure. That means the force exerted by air. The air around you has weight and it presses against everything it touches. The pressure is called air pressure or atmospheric pressure. The force applied by air on a unit area is of surface is called air pressure. Okay? I hope you all learned the meaning of this keyword. Now you can note down the keyword and its meaning in your notebook. I hope you have completed it. Next is an activity. For that, needed resources are a glass of water and straw and a plastic dropper. First, take the glass of water and straw. Suck water from the glass through the straw. After that, use a dropper to take out water from the glass. How do you think air pressure helps in the above two activities? Think and write your answers in your notebook. I hope you have completed it. Now, along this video, I have posted another video that shows the demonstration of use of air pressure. Put this video on pause and watch the demonstration video. After that, come back to this video. I hope you watched the video. Now tell me, what is the role of air pressure in sucking water through the straw? What is the role of air pressure in sucking water through the straw? Yes, it helps to raise the water to our mouth. When we suck through the straw, we suck the air first. It reduces the air pressure inside the straw. The air which is outside exerts more pressure on the water and pushes it in the straw. Okay? We suck air first. It reduces the air pressure inside the straw. The air which is outside exerts more pressure on the water and pushes it in the straw. Okay? What is the role of air pressure when we use a dropper? What makes the water rise? Come on, let's see. When we press the dropper, the air pressure inside gets reduced. The air pressure outside increases and pushes the water inside the dropper. Okay? When we press the dropper, the air pressure inside gets reduced. The air pressure outside increases and pushes the water inside the dropper. How does air pressure help in sticking suction cups to walls? What can we conclude from this? Come on, let's see. When we press the suction pump, the air beneath it escapes. The air pressure outside is more and presses the pump against the wall. The difference in air pressure helps in all these activities. Okay? Next, arts question. Give two examples from real life where we use the difference in air pressure, like the straw and the dropper. Where we use the difference in air pressure? Yes, cycle tube, pressure cooker. Very good. Come on, let's see the answer. Filling syringes and filling air in cycle tubes are two examples of difference in air pressure being used in everyday life. Some more examples of the difference in air pressure are pistons, sprinklers, cisterns, vacuum cleaners, and hand pumps. These also work because of air pressure. Okay? Next, practice questions. Question number 5 and 6 are your today's homework. The questions are: how does air pressure help to suck juice from a glass? How does air pressure help to suck juice from a glass? Next question: how does air pressure help in filling syringes? How does air pressure help in filling syringes? Next, worksheet questions. In S3, first question, there is a diagram. In the diagram, label the high pressure and low pressure areas. Next question, how does air pressure help in drinking juice with the straw? How does air pressure help in drinking juice with the straw? Last question, Give 2 examples where the difference in air pressure is used for things in daily life. Give 2 examples where the difference in air pressure is used for things in daily life. We already discussed this question. Watch the video carefully and write your answer. Next, question of the day. Today our question is, which balloon has higher air pressure inside? There are 2 balloons, inflated balloon and deflated balloon. In that, which balloon has higher air pressure inside? Answer this question in your online exam section. Next, an open question to answer in the comment section. What can happen if you overfill a bicycle tube? What can happen if you overfill a bicycle tube? Answer this question in the comment section. Now today's class has been completed. If you have any doubts, feel free to ask me in the comment section. Do your homework regularly and get a sign from your parents in the planner. Thank you for listening. Have a good day. God bless you.